All right, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're going to be reviewing one of my older evil videos, which I haven't seen this video yet, but from the title of the video, it doesn't look, it looks pretty insidious. So let's begin with the video, and I'm going to stop it periodically to give you guys my take. And don't forget, as you're watching this video, become aware of your breath, breathe in and out, and don't let the video take all of your attention. Keep some awareness of the breath peripherally.
Like a bowl.
Look, let me show you how to make anybody regret losing you, right? Look, especially if this is a guy. Look, first things first. If he dumped you, or if you dumped him, all right, and you want him to regret losing you, right? First things first, men always come back. They always come back, right? The second thing is that don't block people. It looks emotional. Only block people when you can't emotionally deal with it. But generally, blocking is petty. It gives away all your power, right? Especially if you're doing it to get a response. So don't block people.
And don't forget, hit the like button and smash the subscribe button and the notification. A lot of you guys are watching these videos and are not subscribed. That hurts my feelings. So hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, or I'm closing the channel.
The next thing is that there are two reasons that your ass got dumped. One, you were too needy. You were either one, emotionally weak, or two, you were not attracted to him anymore. Why were you weak? Emotionally. You were reactive to him. You were too emotional, too many LOLs, too many ha-has. You were too there for him, too available.
And there's nothing wrong with being too available, but make sure he has earned that availability. Make sure that he has shown you that he's also available for you, that he's also willing to go out of his way to be with you, right? Because that's how people earn your respect. Let your unavailability do the dirty work for you. If he's not acting the way he should be behaving, become more unavailable. Don't complain about it. Just be more unavailable. Silent actions say more than words any time of the week. The problem is that when you like the guy and you want to get a reaction out of him and you're acting needy, your actions come with a lot of noise. You want to have your actions be silent because it's more insidious and it makes the person think, why is she doing that? Why doesn't she feel the need to prove a point with her words, right? That shows emotional strength. And if you don't have that, you have to develop a meditation practice. There's no other way around it. You have to develop a meditation practice. If you don't develop a meditation practice, you're going to be too needy, too reactive. The pain is going to be too strong and it's going to last too long. A consistent meditation practice, are you noticing the breath? A consistent meditation practice increases your emotional immune system, right? And that's why you guys got to check out my course, Emotional Mastery. You could pre-order it right now in the description down below. It's going to come out in the summertime. But so what you could do is just develop a meditation practice. Just 5 minutes a day for 30 days in a row. 5 minutes a day for 30 days. I should make that a thing, right? I should make that a thing. For 5 minutes a day, 30 days in a row, just meditate 5 minutes a day. What's going to happen is that your emotional immune system gets better and you can handle the stresses of life, which is in dating, the neediness that comes up when you feel like the person is not giving you attention.
And the unattractive part isn't just that you are unattractive. It's just that one, you had to let yourself go, or two, you were too familiar to him. And it's almost like any drug. The more you take that drug, the more acclimated you're going to be by it. So you don't give him that same reaction no more. So the solution to this is very simple. One, space, right? And you saying no and keeping that distance. That shows strength, right? So you show strength by not contacting him first, right? You show strength by when he does contact you, you're polite, right? You're polite but distant. So the way you do that is you take a motherfucking long time to respond to that nigga. You take a long time you take like a 2 or 3 days, but you respond in a very polite way. Hey, how are you? Hope your day's going well. Anyways, have a great day.
What this does is that it encourages and reinforces him chasing. It's fucked up, people. But that's what you could. It sounds really evil. Lord, forgive me. But you're reinforcing that behavior of chasing. And you're making him realize that if he chases and acts needy, you're going to respond with positive emotions. Like yesterday's video, this happened to me,
Like if he does contact you, you do respond a few days later, But you don't ask a question. You just say, hey, not much, getting work done, have a productive day. And you leave it at that. You just leave it at that. You know, you don't ask him what he's up to. You just respond in a polite way, but you take days to respond. But because you're responding in such a happy way, he can't say you're doing that just to, you know, it's like, it's so passive aggressive. And that annoys people. And that kind of annoyance hurts guys' egos. Trust me, I fucking hate that shit. All right. So that's one thing, right? So you show strength by emotionally not being affected by him, letting him have the last word, right? If he says, fuck you, man, we're done. If somebody dumps you, don't ask why. Don't ask why. Let them go. Right? That shows strength. If you don't ask why, it shows strength. I'm telling you, it shows strength. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Why are you so happy too? Right? Remember the one time. Yeah, never mind. The next one is pre-selection. Right? You see, you gotta put guys in a sexually competitive state. Most women want to satisfy their men so much that they want to hide the attention that other guys give them, that the guys are not in a sexually competitive state. They have no threat. So you got to put that in their hearts. So how you do that? You have a social life of abundance. So if you don't have a social life of abundance, just take a salsa class, take a jiu-jitsu class and start posting it. That's one thing I would recommend you posting. Post your classes. So post it on Instagram. That's why I said don't block them. So post those things on your Instagram. And then people being around you, and I can promise you by just doing that, he's gonna assume shit. You don't have to be direct. You don't have to show a photo of you shaking hands with a dude and shit. No, just make sure you show that you're doing things.
It's always better to let the guy slowly realize what's going on, because it dawns on you. It feels like when you slowly realize it, you feel a wave of fear. And that fear makes the guy want to get your attention even more. It puts him in an insecure, competitive state. And I bet you felt that before. That fear, that dark veil of fear that comes on you. You feel that adrenaline. You feel your energy leave your body. That type of reaction will get a guy regret losing you, right? And the problem is that when you like the guy, when you're afraid of losing him, like I always say, you just don't do that. And that's why you have to develop a meditation practice, because your real fear isn't the fear of losing him, it's the fear that you cannot handle the pain.
And people will fill in the blank, right? So if he's still, so the next thing is always hitting the gym, right? Always getting in shape. I'm telling you that shit, a guy's number one, it's funny, the way that guy gets over a woman is that if she gets fat. I am not kidding with you. At least younger guys. That's how younger guys do it. And guys in general. The uglier you get, the more you don't take care of yourself, the easier it'll be for me to get over you. And when you get bad, I'm gonna show you to my friends and say, hey, look, I got over there. Look at her. Like, I'm telling you, people do that shit. Right? But don't advertise it. Also, don't advertise that you go to the gym though, because that's so obvious. Don't tell people you're going to the gym. Just let the results show. All right? Let him be like, what the fuck? She's been working out. Right? Now, when he does come back, right, and he wants you to return to him, if he says, hey, baby, let's give it a try, just say, I don't know about this. If he says why, just say, I just don't like your personality, to be quite honest with you. Thinking back, I don't like your personality. Right? And that's how you're going to end it. If he ever comes back, just say you don't like his personality and don't tell him why you don't like his personality, and then ghost him. That shit is evil shit, man. That shit will fuck with people. He will never know why. That shit will fuck with people. I am telling you. That if he's an insecure person and he comes back and then you say, I don't want you because of your personality, and you don't give him a reason why, it's something that he cannot change, and that blind spot will fucking annoy him for many years if he's that insecure.
I say that because a girl told me that one time, right? She was like, I don't want to be with you because I don't like your personality. I was like, what do you mean by that? And she just blocked me. And I was like, that's some bullshit, you know? For a few days, I was like, what the hell is that part, you know? And thinking back at it, I'll be honest with you, I think what it was is that I tend to be too, I don't know, like I tend to be like, I try to prove myself to people. During that time, I try to prove myself a lot to people, and it came across as too confident, not in a good way, not in a very arrogant, way, and it's kind of, I had to learn to tone it down a little bit, and just be more laid back and let people have the spotlight. And that took me years to realize that. You know what I'm saying? But that girl pointed that out, and she just never told me what that was, and it annoyed me. And it's kind of, everybody has those weaknesses that they want to find and fix. You could tell somebody those weaknesses and just say you have them and not point it out to them. Look, people, this is evil shit. I mean, I personally wouldn't recommend you doing that because, you don't know who you're messing with, right? Some people are very vindictive. There's some people who you don't want to fuck with. Some guys who, if they break up with you, you just have to let them go, because some people have long memories and they want to come back and hurt you. So it's better off to just, if you're gonna break up with someone, don't try to make them regret losing you. Sometimes just being happy and moving on, right? And just finding yourself your own Tyrone, the personal trainer. It's enough. You know what I'm saying?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces. One is 19, and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.